His name is Patrick, and hopefully he's the one that's going to be giving you your checkup. There he is. Hey, I thought I was going to have you paged.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, it is. A good morning.
What do we have? What's going on here? I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience.
Welcome to my world.
Elizabeth, is that with Jake?
Yes. My son is alive. You can sit on the bench right over there, and then we'll get to your appointment in a minute. But please stay where I can see you, okay? All right. Thank you.
Imagine you would swim to your side if you could.
Oh, I didn't plant a tracking device, an alarm system, put them in bubble wrap.
Elizabeth.
I know.
I mean, what? How?
Helena rears her ugly head once again.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
I mean, this is even outrageous for her.
Trust me, if I couldn't see him and feel him and hold him, I wouldn't believe it either. But look. Somehow Jake didn't die that night.
Robin and I, we really...
I know, and it hasn't all been explained to me, and honestly, I'm not sure that I want it to be.
Robin told me some of the things that they were doing in the lab. I honestly didn't even think that Cassadines were capable of pulling something like this off.
Like I said, I don't know all the details, except for the one that matters.
So where was he? Not Crichton Clark?
No, Cassadine Island. Lucky Luke and Laura brought him home. It's a really long story, but Patrick, when he came through that door...
Yeah, I remember the feeling.
Of course you do. With Robin.
But I mean, thankfully, Helene only had Robin for a year. Jake's been gone 5 years.
I know, please, you don't have to remind me.
What is wrong with her? Why does she do this? She get kicks?
I think in my case it had to do with Lou. But I don't really care. I don't care. At least not right now.
I'm so happy for you. and Lucky
And Jason.
Yeah, it's tragedy is not here to see this. You gotta pinch yourself every time you look at
I
him.
do. What is it?
Just keep going over that night in my head.
Don't.
It's impossible not to. I mean, I was sure that...
I know, but Patrick, look at me. Look at me. You did nothing wrong.
I always felt that I let you down. I always wished that I could have done more.
You couldn't have.
Hated myself for it.
No, you don't have to.
Well, I can't say I'm happy that this is the way that it happened, but he's here.
Yeah.
He's safe. He's sound. I know you can't erase the feeling of loss and anguish, but sorry that you went through that.
I'm sorry you did too.
Onward, right?
Right.
So you mentioned you want to get him a checkup. You want me to call pediatrics?
Actually, I was hoping you could do it. I'm sure he's fine, but I just, want to double check.
Yeah, no, of course, I would be honored.
Okay, thank you. And it'll help having you there for me because I've been a little on edge since I've gotten Jake back, and I know he can sense it.
Yeah.
Thank God for Big Jake.
Been a calming presence.
And then some. My little boy seems really drawn to him.
I'm glad they have each other.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Totally healthy to me.
Oh, yay.
Listen, I'm gonna have a little chat with your mom, but before we do that, I got a little special something for good patients. Look at that.
Oh.
You want that?
No, thanks. I already got a motorcycle.
All right, then I'll keep this one.
Okay, we'll be right outside the door if you need anything, okay? We'll be right back. So, is he okay?
He seems perfectly healthy to me.
Thank God.
Yeah, he's developing perfectly fine. He's got no lasting damage from the accident and no scars from the kidney donation.
I noticed that too.
So whatever kidney Jocelyn got, it didn't come from Jake.
Oh, Craig's gonna have a lot of questions.
Yeah, rightfully so.
But he's fine. Jake seems fine.
He's a healthy 8-year-old boy.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, of
Can't wait to
course.
tell Lucky.
Lucky's still in town.
Honestly, I don't know. Last last I saw Lucky, he was heading over to Windermere to see his mom. But I got the feeling he didn't plan on sticking around.
I wouldn't imagine he would leave without saying goodbye, not right when Jake got back.
Well, we said our goodbyes in our usual way. And as for Jake, Lucky doesn't feel like he can be a father to his boys right now. At least not the one they deserve. I don't agree, but until he feels the same, there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know you're in the same boat with Robin.
Let's just say I can relate.
Maybe one of these days we'll actually have something good in common.
We do. We have happy, healthy kids. And we're both moving on.
Right.
Which brings me to the next topic. We should talk about what to do about Sam, because I'm assuming you haven't told her about Jake.
And Patrick, this just happened.
No, of course, I realize that. It's just, Jake is Jason's biological son, which means Danny and Jake are brothers. I'm going to assume that Sam's going to want them to have a relationship.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it makes sense.
Unless, of course, you have a problem with that.
Of course, I don't have a problem with Sam and Danny getting to know Jake. I'm just protective of him.
As you should be.
He's a little overwhelmed right now, so I'm trying to keep new faces to a minimum.
Yeah, well, once those boys see each other, I don't think it's going to feel so new. I mean, I thought Danny looked like Jason, but Jake is a spitting image.
Look, I don't have any intention of keeping Sam or Danny away from Jake. I just need a little time, you know?
Well, nothing needs to be decided right now.
Okay.
Hey, listen, if I haven't said it yet, this is the best news that could have happened today. Any day.
And thank you for checking him out.
Of course.
Guess I'll head over to Windermere on the off chance that Lucky's still in town.
Hey, I was actually just with Elizabeth and Jake.
That's pretty amazing, isn't
Hey,
it?
it's beyond.
Is Jake okay?
Yeah, he seems to be doing fine.
I'm sure Elizabeth breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah, she just left it. That's why you're here.
No, actually, I'm here with Carly. She's down at Missions with Jocelyn. She wanted to get her check out, make sure she's okay.
Assuming to find out who the donor was.
Exactly. So, did Elizabeth and Jake go home, or
Said they were going to Windermere.
to see Jake's grandmother?
No, to try and catch up with Lucky.